Over the last 24 hours, strong criticism of Benjamin Netanyahu's government in Israel has been coming out of the United States. It started with U.S. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer delivering a 40-minute speech yesterday calling on Israel to hold new elections. Then this morning, U.S. President Joe Biden backed Schumer, saying his speech touched on concerns held by many Americans. Maria Saru joins us in studio now. Maria, when it comes to what's going on in the war, what does this criticism mean?
Nicole, experts say the United States is changing its tune on Israel, and the Biden administration's patience with the Netanyahu government may have just run out.
She made a good speech, and I think he expressed a serious concern, shared not only by him, but by many Americans.
And with that statement this morning, U.S. President Joe Biden bluntly backed the call for new elections in Israel. Experts say it signals a break away from the U.S.'s usual approach to Benjamin Netanyahu's government. The criticism and pressure reserved for private closed-door meetings is now in the public sphere.
You do start to see a real shift within the U.S. Biden administration, but also with key U.S. Congress members on support for Israel. And it's been building. The whole discussion around what's going to happen or what may yet happen in Rafah has really pushed the issue to the forefront.
Netanyahu's office said today he gave the green light for an Israeli ground offensive in Rafah, where more than half of Gaza's 2.3 million residents are sheltering after 5 months of war. In a 40-minute speech yesterday, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer delivered a strong message to the U.S.'s closest ally in the Middle East.
At this critical juncture, I believe a new election is the only way to allow for a healthy and open decision-making process about the future of Israel.
Schumer is the first Jewish majority leader in the Senate and the highest-ranking Jewish official in the U.S.
What really struck me is that it's Schumer, and very openly strong supporter of Israel and very close ties to Netanyahu, and yet it's him who's making the break. And so there's a personal as well as a political shift happening there for him.
Netanyahu's political party Likud said in a statement to media today that one would expect Senator Schumer to respect Israel's elected government and not undermine it. But frustration has been mounting within the Biden administration over Israel blocking relief efforts into Gaza and the rejection of a two-state solution.
Palestinian civilians do not deserve to suffer for the sins of Hamas, and Israel has a moral obligation to do better. The United States has an obligation to do better.
Israel's parliament recently voted to oppose unilateral recognition of a Palestinian state on February 21st.
Such an attempt will only endanger Israel and will prevent the genuine peace that we all seek.
Schumer's comments on the Senate floor prompted swift backlash from Republicans.
Chuck Schumer just called for new elections in Israel, said Netanyahu.
An internal matter for Israel.
The call for the removal of a democratically elected leader of Israel. This is unprecedented. We should not treat fellow democracies this way at all.
It's just plain wrong for an American leader to play such a divisive role in Israeli politics while our closest ally in the region is in an existential battle for its very survival.
The political scientist I spoke with today said the Trudeau government now has an opening to be less supportive of Israel. It'll be interesting to see whether they take that up and how far they go with it.